In Ontario, domestic contracts are the key to defining and regulating various legal aspects or stages of your relationship, namely cohabitation, common law, pre-marriage, marriage, separation, pre-divorce. These kinds of contracts are sometimes known as domestic agreements, marriage contracts, prenuptial agreements, or just prenups, cohabitation agreements, or separation agreements, as the case may be. What role do domestic contracts serve? Domestic contracts are simply binding legal agreements between you and your partner. Like all contracts, they establish the rights and obligations you each have in the clearest possible terms. In the family law context, they can cover issues like property division, spousal support, the allocation of parenting time, and decision-making with respect to any children you have together. In short, domestic contracts simply embody the mutually agreed arrangements between you and your partner at various stages and on specified topics. They promote certainty, reduce ambiguity, and facilitate a fair resolution in the event you and your partner disagree about some aspects of your legal rights or duties towards each other. Each type of domestic contract serves a distinct purpose. Marriage contracts, as the name suggests, is a contract that allows you and your spouse to define your respective rights and obligations during your married relationship. You can create one either before or during your marriage. Your marriage contract can cover issues like how your property will be divided if you separate and divorce, and whether how much spousal support either of you will pay to the other. Cohabitation agreements, if you and your partner are unmarried but living together, common law, then the contract you make is called a cohabitation agreement. It is similar to a marriage contract, since it generally covers the same topics like property division, support, and specified topics related to children. A cohabitation agreement legally transforms into a marriage contract if you and your cohabiting partner later decide to get married. 3. Separation agreements. In contrast to marriage and cohabitation agreement, a separation agreement covers what happens if you and your partner decide to split up and end the relationship. It addresses topics like the terms of your separation, including timing and living arrangements, dividing your assets, how your parenting time will be allocated between you if you have children together, child support, spousal support, and any other matters that need to be addressed because of your split. Separation agreements aim to facilitate a fair, mutually agreed resolution between you and minimize conflict and legal disputes at a time when both of you may be stressed and emotionally fragile. In Ontario, domestic contracts must meet certain legal requirements before they are considered binding. Specifically, they must be in writing, signed by both of you, witnessed by at least one adult. You must each provide full financial disclosure to the other, which includes full transparency on matters such as your income, assets, and debts. It is also very strongly recommended that you each seek independent legal advice from separate lawyers before signing any domestic contract. This is to ensure you fully understand your rights, obligations, and any broader implications. Even if these requirements have been met, any domestic contract can be challenged in court in the right circumstances. These include situations where one of you is under duress or has experienced undue influence. or where the agreement is unconscionable. That's why it is important to ensure your domestic contract is drafted carefully with the guidance of an experienced lawyer to ensure it is legally valid and enforceable. How can I help? With my many years of experience in drafting domestic contracts, I can help you with advising and drafting yours and with providing independent legal advice. I will give you full explanations of the governing law and discuss your rights and obligations. I can also address any concerns and questions you may have. Feel free to give me a call.